Yo, before we even get started on the video, man, do your boy a favor, man. Go ahead and do your boy a favor, bro. Man, go listen. All you gotta do, type in, but what do you know boxing? Listen, you're already on the video. Man, subscribe to your boy. I'm doing this for my family, man. I'm doing this for y'all, but I'm doing this out of love. Subscribe to your boy, man. It don't cost nothing to hit that subscribe button. So do that for your boy. Can you do that for your boy? Cause what the hell do I know? What's good? What's good? It is the one, but what do I know? Boxing back at you with another one, here to talk about what's next for Mr. Ryan Garcia and, well, Sebastian Fundora. Bright future for Fundora. I don't know about Ryan Garcia. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia first. I didn't get a chance to watch all of Ryan Garcia's fight. So I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I watched this fight. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I paid attention to his fight. I watched highlights, I watched little details, but I didn't get to watch the whole thing. So but from what I saw, still Ryan Garcia, let me just be honest, it is extremely hard to look good against somebody that doesn't really come to win, just coming to survive. It is hard to look good, but however, I see the same mistakes that I've always seen in Ryan Garcia, which I definitely feel like will cost him a detrimental blow once he steps up and face the likes of Tank Davis or anybody that's a good Devin Haney. Devin Haney might not knock him out, but I feel like Devin Haney is going to be popping his head back all night because Ryan Garcia makes the same mistakes. Yes, Ryan Garcia is fast. Yes, he has a nice left hook, a damn good left hook, but his head is right there to be hit. His head is on the center of the line to be hit every time. Every single time, his head is right there. He does not move his head. He keeps his chin up. Ryan Garcia has to work on it. He's very stationary. He doesn't move. He doesn't move his upper body. He doesn't give good head movement. Any head movement. His chin is right there. I really think Ryan Garcia needs to work on that. Now he's with Joe Guzman, who's a good trainer. Joe Guzman opens his gym to all fighters. Many people have been in his gym. Charlos, Mayweather, Benavidez. Yeah, he's a very good trainer. Andre Berto, he's a very good trainer. But not saying that he trains those guys, but his gym is very famous. His gym is well known. But I would like to see Ryan Garcia work on that. Now, what's next for Ryan Garcia? It's not Devin Haney, and in this situation, yes, Ryan Garcia avoided and he ducked Devin Haney. Absolutely, he was right. He was Devin Haney's mandatory. Devin Haney was trying to pursue a fight with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia did not want that fight with Devin Haney. I don't know how fans had the nerve to say Devin Haney is a nobody and shit, but then Ryan Garcia turns around and fight like the likes of Luke Campbell, to me, who has not accomplished anything, but you know, people want to give him credit for that. That's the weirdest thing in the world to me. However, in this situation, no, he's not. When he says he's not, he doesn't see a fight with him and Devin Haney happening. It's not. I don't think he's ducking Devin Haney because it's a valid point that he makes, and it's well documented that Devin Haney is he has a possibly two fight deal lined up with Kambosos. So it's gonna be next to impossible for Ryan Garcia to fight Devin Haney, especially should he win against Kambosos. Now, should Devin Haney lose, I still don't see that fight happen. I don't think Devin Haney's gonna lose, first and foremost. But should the worst case scenario happen, and would be Devin Haney losing, in my eyes. Should Devin Haney lose, I still don't see that fight happening, because at that point, what would be, you know, Ryan then has the excuse to say, well, you just came off a loss. You don't even have a belt anymore, even though he did have a belt. Ryan wasn't trying to fight him, but Ryan could still use that excuse, and really ain't nothing that we can really say to rebuttal that. So in my opinion, I know he's not gonna fight Devin Haney. All right, Devin Haney is tied up. Actually, Devin Haney is possibly tied up to mid or end of next year, because Devin Haney should he beat Kambosos, he has to fight Kambosos again. After he beats Kambosos again, then he has to I want to say Lomachenko is a mandatory or whatnot, and I know Devin Haney would probably rather fight Lomachenko than Ryan Garcia, because Lomachenko brings more to the table than what Ryan Garcia does. So I actually think that Devin Haney, I think that Devin Haney might be tied up until the end of next year, or at least the summer of next year. But nevertheless, so I don't see him fighting. I don't see him fighting Devin Haney. Maybe. I don't see him really fighting Tank Davis. I don't see him fighting Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis is too dangerous for him. I think Golden Boy knows what they're doing when they're matching Ryan Garcia. They know that Tank Davis is too dangerous, and for the mistakes that Ryan makes, I don't see De La Hoya allowing that to even happen. So I don't see him fighting Tank Davis. You know what? A fight that I wouldn't mind seeing that was quote unquote talked about before. I wouldn't mind seeing him and Tevin Farmer. I know Tevin Farmer's at 130, and I also know that Tevin Farmer. I don't even know if Tevin Farmer is still working with DAZN or not, but because his next fight against Mickey Bay is it's not on DAZN. I don't know what the hell it's on. But nevertheless, I wouldn't mind seeing him against Tevin Farmer, but I don't think that De La Hoya would really want him to fight against that slick southpaw. So I don't see him fighting Tevin Farmer. Let me see. I know that he was talking about possibly going up to 140, because that last fight with Tagaho was at catchweight of 139. So I know he was talking about going up to 140 and possibly getting a fight with Teofimo Lopez. I definitely don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. Not at 140. Possibly a fight with I don't know, man. I really don't know what's next for Ryan Garcia, man. But those names that I named, it's possible, but I just, the way that Golden Boy is building Ryan Garcia is highly unlikely. Now Sebastian Fundora, now that dude has endless possibilities, because he has made himself his mark at 154, and he's letting people know that he's here to stay. He obviously, dominated the shit. Well, not dominated, but he beat the shit out of Erickson Lubin. Shout out to Erickson Lubin for being just a warrior in that fight. Sebastian, man, he solidified himself at the 154 pound division, at the super welterweight or junior middleweight division. Why not? Give him a crack at the title. Give him a crack at the title. I think he's warranted. He's been in there with Nathaniel Gallimores. He just beat the shit out of Erickson Lubin in a very, very entertaining bout. Why not make it happen? Let's make it happen. So I would love to see him fight the winner of Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano. I think that Jermell Charlo definitely has a very good chin. I think that his fucking right hand is amazing. Fundora has defensive issues. He gives up his height, so he'll be there to be hit by Jermell Charlo, but he's gonna be there to dish something back, by Charlo or Castano. So I'd make that happen. And if not those two, at least Tony Harrison. Give him Tony Harrison. Let him fight Tony Harrison. I think that warrants for a good fight. If at worst case scenario he can't get the winner of or here's another one. Tim Tszyu. Let's see him and Tim Tszyu. But I'd rather not. I want Jamel to fight both of them. I want Jamel. Should he beat Brian Castano? I want Jamel to fight both Tim Tszyu and Fundora. So I kind of, my selfish part of me, the selfish fan of me, I don't want Jamel to fight. I don't want Fundora to fight Tim Tszyu. I'd rather Fundora, should he not get the Jamel Charlo fight next, I'd rather him fight Tony Harrison. Give him Tony Harrison or Banana Boy, Jason Rosario. You know, just something like that, man. Or shit, Charles Conwell. What's up with Charles Conwell, man? Like, people don't talk about him a lot. Let me know what you guys think. Man, you know what it is. But what do I know?